Hello everybody. Apologies for my late posting. Yes, again, I have had a couple of appalling weeks. I've been all of a bother and I've not felt able to do anything at all. I've hardly been able to think. And I am blaming it all on the Greeks and the upset that they have caused to me personally, never mind the rest of Europe. Yes, I even had to visit my doctor earlier in the week. I thought he might give me some kind of medication for anxiety, raised heartbeat, that sort of thing, beta blockers, whatever they're called. But no, he suggested hormone treatment. Hormone treatment. Yes, I haven't started it yet. I don't know what I think about it. But I am blaming that entirely at the foot of the Greek finance minister, Yanis Varoufakis. Yes. You can't go anywhere these days without seeing that man. He's all over the newspapers, internet, the news, television, magazines. I think he was even in Marie Claire. Wherever you go, you can't avoid seeing him. On his moped, in those tight t-shirts. Yes. I don't think I have felt like this since Michael Portillo started those train journeys across Britain. Do you remember those programmes? Yes, visiting little sections of some old railway line. Yes, and it was always rather hot in those programmes. It always seemed to be sort of like a nice summer's day. He was always visiting interesting places. Yes, with no tie and his top button undone. And I had to stop watching those programmes. Yes, and I feel even worse this time round. Yes, and I think what I find most upsetting about all of this, most personally upsetting about what's happening in Greece, is that somebody who advocates anti-austerity can have that sort of effect on me when George Osborne, who I'm very fond of, and whose policies I completely agree with, does absolutely nothing for me at all. George Osborne has never come to me in the middle of the night in visions suggesting what to do about fiscal stimulus. Yes. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Yes, that's a horrible thought. Yes, so I do blame the Greeks, and I do think it's very good that Yanis Varoufakis has resigned, or rather, I suppose that's a metaphor for saying being given the push, isn't it? Because I do think it's very important that we do always have somebody to scapegoat. And I'm glad that it's him, so that I don't have to look at him again. And I'm hoping that perhaps I won't have to embark on this hormone treatment, and that I'll be able to settle down to a nice routine with Charlie again. Yes, that's what I'm hoping. Yes, and as for the Greeks at large, well, really, what can I say? Referendums. Yes, look at them. Look at it. Scottish last year, the Greeks this year. I mean, really, what do the Greeks know about democracy? The way they're behaving, anybody would think they'd actually invented it. Yes. And really, now that I think about it, what on earth has Greece ever done for Europe? Really? No? I can't really think of anything. They didn't even do anything very useful in the war, did they? Yes, all in all, I think Greece is a bit of a dead loss, and I think it's probably a very good thing that they voted no and stood up to Angela Merkel, and hopefully those crowd of Europeans will then feel that they can ban Greece from Europe, and I think that will be better for everybody. And then really, I think that the Greek finance minister can undertake whatever he's doing, and really it can just be Greek women who have the sort of trouble that I've been having. Yes, so I don't really want to hear anything about Greece ever again, I don't think, not as long as I live. I just hope they leave Europe and that it doesn't affect us. Yes, I don't want anything more to do with it. And I think probably David Cameron will agree that it's better if we have nothing more to do with them. Oh dear, I'm still getting visions of those t-shirts. I shall have to go. I shall speak to you next week. Goodbye.